Got a heart piece off the bat, yet I still have no sword to defend myself, so I have to go talk to my dead uncle, who's sitting right here. And now I have a boomerang. And that's all I have. It's a boomerang. Nothing more, nothing else. And we'll try to make that work, but I'm not going to be able to start killing things until I start exploring around. And I'm not really what you would call an expert at any of these runs, but let's see what we can do. Sorry. You get caught up in that. I mean, this is a legendary game. A legendary. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over to Kakariko Village. That's going to give us a good smattering of different chests that we can call upon. Hopefully we'll get some successes here, but not counting on anything. We can also give a check to the library right here. There's going to be definitely an item here. There's going to be going through the wall, although I'm going to need bombs for that specifically. Let's get used to the controls here. So checking the library out, that is just 20 bucks, not a big deal. This right here is going to be a good smattering of chests, so hopefully we'll get something good. It's insane how much I remember about this game. All right, Power Glove, that's a good start right there. 50 bucks, also good. Another piece of heart. Not getting anything offensively here. I gotta get a bomb to get back up into there because there's a couple chests that way too. But I certainly think I have enough to purchase right weaponry. But again, I'm trying to do all this from memory. Over here's another good grouping, about I think 3 possible chests. Okay, just got the Quake Medallion, that'll help. But I need an offensive weapon. I have an arrow, flippers, I have all this exploration stuff, but nothing else. So again, I hope everybody's having an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching or just popping by for even a couple brief seconds. Just happy that you're here. Not any kind of a speed run or anything. I'm just going through and doing some solid exploration. So then we'll come down here. I'll be able to buy some bombs, which will help. So that's something. I've got this set up so that the menu drops pretty fast. So then we should be able to do something about some of this. Bombs, alright. Those should be coming up underneath the bushes now. Nope. Okay, we're gonna check that. We're gonna jump over to the sanctuary too at some point. But I realistically can't attack any of these dungeons without some form of weaponry. I mean, I've got bombs, but that's gonna be particularly challenging. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, go down here and we're gonna do the puzzle game down here. See what he said? He called him a dingus. One of the perks of this particular treatment of this game. If you have not tried it before, definitely check it out, okay? This is a great way to give new life to a game like this. I definitely love to give this a run after I do a run of this. I'd love to try out the Super Metroid Legend of Zelda changeover. Oh, I didn't even have to spend that money. Okay, some more bombs at least. Yeah, back in this game, a lot of it's from memory, and I can't remember diddly. I miss key details of my own life, yet somehow I can remember the sequence of chests that appears in this game. Dude, get off of me! Ah! I'm gonna go up here and we're gonna see what's in the spot for the magic mushroom. And then there's gonna be an opportunity up here behind this guy. That'll drop me down. Normally I think there's a heart piece or money. And it's Hookshot! Got tons of exploration items already. Wow. Just killing it right off the bat. This is a good seed, as it's been called. The other thing you gotta watch out for is that there are just people that give you like prizes, you know, like the 300 rupees or anything like that. And I don't remember where any of those guys are. Alright, 20 bucks, I get it. And then we're gonna pop out to the right because I think the woodsman guys are out that way. I'd love if that thing was an actual sword, but it is not. So we're gonna have to make do. Such a great game. This is one of my favorite games of all flippin' time. So we'll go down here. kind of gets to the core of what Zelda is, at least in the Breath of the Wild kind of time frame now, where it's more about the exploration rather than the straightforward story. Not to discount any of the earlier Zeldas, but that's something where that's what these guys were. It's like you went to point A to point B to point C, you did the dungeon, you got the thing, and then you went forward from that way. But with a situation like this, see, like now I can get up there, but I'm not gonna yet. Oh, and I just died. Not pretending to be somebody amazing, but I died. Get a little quick warp here. See what's in the chest here. $20. Gosh, nothing good. Nothing good. I mean, it could be very reasonably that I could be stuck. I could be stuck in the middle of this whole situation. Alright, let's see where we can go. I think I can pull this up. There will honestly be situations where I can only do like 3/4 of a dungeon too. God, the song just gets in your head, you know? I got bombs. I can lift that up, so now I can go back down this way. There we go. So we'll come back around this way. I'm very fortunate to get as many exploration items as I've already gotten. So now we can... Oh. Good. That's going to be a positive right there, being able to... By my recollection, there should be about 3 chests in here, so we'll see what those are. $300, a small key, and yeah, the 300 is certainly going to help. Yeah, basically the hook shot's all I have right now. It's ridiculous. I have no sword, nothing. I don't even think this is the right one. Damn it. I can go back to the main part of Kakariko and buy that bottle, but shoot. If anybody has any feedback, throw it my way. It's just this song is so infectious. I think the Super Nintendo rendition is probably the best version of it too. Let's see here. We can go here. I think there's something in here. It might just be fairies though. Yeah, just a great fairy. See, the challenge with something like this is like, I know what I'm supposed to do, I just can't remember how to do it out of order. There's a lot of people, you know, I think Andy, who's out there, who does these kind of runs all the time, is like a super expert. So If you want to see somebody do this well, that's where you want to go. I am not that person. I am very much not that person. Let's go hit up, I can't ever say his name. We'll go hit up his house, because he's got to think about 3 chests in the back of his house, too. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Dang it. Alright. Cool. Boo. I just want to hit up all the exploratory avenues I can hit before I start even heading into any single dungeon. Got a good amount of heart pieces to at least keep me more on the level, but again, it's about more searching around right now. Get a hit up from her. I'm gonna see about going around the shore, because I think there's some stuff that way. There's a couple things I have to visit right back in town again too, though. Let's take a look here. Nope. Whatever. Might as well buy it. I have the money. Might as well spend it, right? Again, I can't remember where the hell I'm supposed to go in these games. I mean, that's why I guess they have the map, but let's see here. The other thing too is it's randomized the crystal and pendant locations too. So when I go to this one, the reward I'm getting is going to be for the Dark World. So again, more intentional chaos, which is going to be super fun for all of us today. It's especially with the Zelda franchise, it's something where the games can be very difficult to play from memory, or if you've ever run into the situation where you've let it sit down for a little bit and then you pick it up later and then you just don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, so we're going to drain it. There should also be a chest in here with bombs, so let's do that. Sorry, voice crack. Man in my 30s. Another freaking heart piece. Normally I want those all the time, but not in this context. Okay. I always thought that decoration for like the gate there was one of the coolest things in this game. Evil demon face water gate. man, Pegasus boots too. And then we will also pick up Mr. Fishy here. Oh. Don't die, don't die. There you go. I'll walk him up and see what he gives me. $1. Whatever, $1. That'll need the hammer. Can get through here now. Oh yeah, I can get that $20, but I don't need it. Wow, all this traversal stuff already right off the bat. Gloves, flippers, hook shot, everything. Oops. Nope. Good. Good, good, good. All this so far with no sword whatsoever. The insanity of that whole situation. Let's see here. You know, I could go in to the dungeon to see what's in the chest that normally has the magic boomerang. Oh yeah, that's it here. Although with that kind of a situation, I might have to like save transport or something. No sword means I can't buy any of this. Oh well. Later, fellas. Again, great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Here, okay. There is also going to be a chest where Zelda normally is too that I have to check out. Better now than later. Because this is one of those situations where if you forget to check one single chest, it could be the one thing you needed for the entire rest of the run. And I don't know. So, I mean, we've got the small key already here. Another heart piece. I don't think I have a way to kill him. Kind of a 1-2 thing, kind of like how you do like the Skull Knights. So now I have the other key here. Mix it up, try the boomerang. Yep, see ya. Normally you do this with the pots, but there we go. The hardest part is going to be facing the knight that's normally outside of Zelda's cage. Alright, let's see here. Weave through these dorks. Ah, shoot. There we go. And a fairy? Nice. You gotta wonder if algorithmically it does the same thing as the original Legend of Zelda, where based off of what you get hit with, that's what comes off of it, so. Damn it. And that's my only offensive tool right now. Hey, there you go. Appreciate it. Let me know if the mix is off or anything sounds weird or anything like that. Otherwise, feel free to chat away. The more I do this, the more comfortable I am with the whole process, and you just let me know if everything's looking okay, feeling all right. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take those pots that you can see on that side of the screen. We're going to pick these up, because that's the only thing I have offensively towards this guy right here. Boom. I mean, I've got bombs, so I can throw them that way, but... There we go. $100. Baloney. All right, we're gonna save teleport here. Also keeps record of my progress. Go back to my house because we're gonna go back to Kakariko. Fill up on hearts. Forget that I have these boots. But with no sword, I'm just gonna run into people. What was this again? I think this is the treasure hall. You know, whatever. Let's do it. Okay. If I do this again, you guys can pick, okay? And... oh, whatever. I won my money back. That's all that matters. Just to know that I took care of it, you know? That's all. Other things that we're going to definitely have to take a look at is the Moon Pearl, because if I slide over to the Dark World, I'd be in bunny mode the whole time. There we go. I think this is Bugnet Kid right here. Nope. Okay, cool. There's also the bottle vendor here that I can utilize. Here we go. Here's the Net Kid. Okay, so I need a bottle before he's going to give me his thing. Because the logic in the game is that you need to be able to put something in the bottle, otherwise it breaks the game. I spent money to get money. Great. It's a lovely day outside, and I'm inside playing video games. You know why? Because I like to. And hopefully I can bring some entertainment to the masses. Start off strong. Stay confident. Stay happy. Hope you guys are happy out there too. Alright, let's see. You've got one chest here. What is it? $20. Look at this. Look at this smattering of defensive stuff, okay? I've got one medallion that could do something, but that's about it. Bullcrap. Gonna re-up on some bombs as well. I don't want to be in a key place and run out of them. Whatever, kid. High school band, huh? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out this way. I can't remember if these guys give us anything. I think I need the hammer for it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's just like muscle memory at this point. I'm an idiot. can't. Normally you're supposed to use like bombs or an arrow, but hookshot works totally fine on these guys. If I can hit him. Damn it. There, Jesus. Give me that too. 4 chests right here. Let's make it happen. Boom, another heart piece. Boom, another heart piece. Boom, $20. And another medallion. Which one is that? Okay. And another heart piece. So I'm certainly filled with life and defensive ability, but I have no offensive tools right now. I mean, who's the first? I mean, the first boss, those Armos Knights, I think they require the bow and arrow to beat them. All right, so with all these hearts that I have, it certainly makes walking through these guys a little bit easier. Go up to the ice cave here. I know there's something up there. Oh. Just give me a sword and I can take it from there. I feel so flippin' defenseless. So we're gonna go down here, see what this guy's all about. He's one of those guys who just gives you things, I think. Whatever. Still, I'm taking your stuff. Nope. There we go. Killed that at the same time. This is normally where you get the ice rod. Let's see what we're gonna get. A shield! A level 1 shield. So how this is set up is that it just kind of placeholds as a shield. That way there's no kind of like overwrite of getting like the mirror shield and then having it overwritten by the other one. Little arrow protection there. Where else? You see how like this turns into this exploration kind of a situation. Just fun to say. I'm gonna try the desert next. I'm gonna go in the complete opposite direction here. And I just died, which is fine. It's fine. Things happen. With the flippers I already have too, I may be able to gain access to the Zora realm up north in there too, and that's where the flippers, and I think there was a piece of heart up there. That could definitely be replaced by something, but let's check out the desert first. Don't have anything for him. Whoops. Let's see, does he give me anything? Yep, you are correct, sir. Don't leave no pots around no hero of Hyrule. Let's see here. Let's see. See. I believe this is just a great fairy. another piece of heart, or more specifically, a freaking whole heart. You know what that does mean too is, especially for like defeating a boss, it's not just getting the key item, crystal or pendant. The heart itself has been randomized in this rotation that I've chosen as well. So that's something where you're more incentivized to defeat those bosses. This is an area a lot of people sometimes gloss over, where you got to be in the Dark Realm, warp back, and then you can come over that way, but we'll revisit it when I get to that point. Sorry, I got mixed up. I messed up. I forgot which one it was. Swim away. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. There we go. So I have to deal with that jerk. Whew, this is challenging. It seems like I have a lot, but I can't do anything with it so far. Oh yeah. I have nothing. I have no sword. Look at that. I'm poking air. I can stun things, but I can't kill any of them. Alright. I do have less to worry about with... let's see here. Oh. Money and another piece of heart. Whatever. They tweak it so, especially with like the fairy fountain, you can't just whip something in and then cause chaos for it in there too. So they give you 2 chests. You can still whip a bottle in there and get a free magic upgrade, but you can't get like an upgraded shield or any of that other stuff. Going off of memory here. Nope. I think I always do that, and it's something where if you learn it incorrectly, then you end up doing it like that the whole time. More money. And what I'm specifically looking to do is to buy the quote-unquote flippers. I don't really need to, but again, I do that every time. A little bit of slowdown, sorry. The Super Nintendo can only process so much. Oh, look, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. So it's like, give me money, I'll give you this thing. And it was bombs. And then, whoop, going on this way. Alright, I think I might hit up the first dungeon. Yeah. $500 bombs. there. This right here also makes it a more simplified process where you can just buy what you need to get the increase that you want. As well as having these vestiges of fairies ready to go. It never hurts to keep one in a bottle just in case as a quote-unquote extra life. Still nothing when it comes to that flippin' sword. And we're just going to keep at it, I guess. We're going to go upward, and we're going to try to tackle the first dungeon as far as we can get that, you know. Try to see if boat guy or river guy here we can get to maybe. You know, for the longest time, I thought that you could only get to him one specific way, but apparently there's a couple ways you can do it. So yeah, you just go out here. Because I do it way later in the game. I do it like when you're at the Dark World and stuff, and then I warp back in thinking that was the only way in, not using my brain at all. Here he is. Here's Sleepy Gary. Give me something. Alright, damn it. They just keep giving me pieces of heart. Pieces of garbage. I want something better. Here we go. Going to dungeon numero uno. See how far we can get in there. And here we go. Amazing. Bow and arrow right off the bat. Right off the bat, indeed. That does mean that this dungeon is now completable, so we're going to complete it today. Once again, if you are just joining us in the middle here, doing a randomized version of Link to the Past. I have no sword, but I have a ton of other stuff that's going to help out. Yet I have no means of defending myself against these basic monsters, or especially when it starts coming up to the larger bosses too. So wish me some flippin' luck with that. Keep going. Alright, let's see what this is. Boss key already, yeah. And I believe the logic is that the items inside of a dungeon are randomized inside of themselves. Maybe. Boom! The thing that also comes up quite a bit, especially in a randomized run, is you have to try and do everything. Because if you, again, you miss one chest, you're boned. Alright, now I can see again. Thank goodness for that. Ugh. think one of the positives of having so many heart pieces and hearts early on means I've got a lot more chances for survivability, given that I am not exactly what you call a pro gamer. I'm pretty good, but I'm not one of the best or anything. All right. Let's see what we got here. I think it's on the bottom. Yep. Get ready for this chaos room. If it does come down to it, I'm going to head back over to that one fairy fountain and just buy a huge amount of arrow upgrades, but I don't think it works on every single enemy. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. I got the map. But with this, I can now go back to whatever the old man's name is, and then get whatever item he has in his rotation. But hey, we got the first dungeon done, and I didn't even have a freaking sword. Props to this guy. He doesn't even have it in the thing. Okay. So let's save teleport here, and we're gonna go to the sanctuary now, and then we're gonna go up into the mountain and see what we can do up there. Look at that. You've got that going, a good smattering of the rotation. Go to the sanctuary now. That's what I like about this rotation, is that when you play this style of game, you don't have to deal with all the bullcrap. Watch out for this, watch out for that. They know you've played this game before. Go up here. Oh, other way, sorry. And then we'll walk him back to his house, and I think he gives us something. Needed to make sure I was in the mountains. There you go, solidify those guys. $50, boo. But now I also have this unlocked for traversing up here, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that, now that I have the hook shot, I can go a few different directions too. The other thing that you're definitely going to run into is I do not have the magic mirror, which means that once I go into the dark world, I'm stuck and I don't have access to any of my items either. Nope. Shoot. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? I can't remember. We'll try over here first. Get off me. You're just finding me right now in a mode of contemplative exploration. Where do I go? What do I do? Isn't that the core of the Zelda tenet? Take that, thank you. Yeah. I think this takes me to that chest I was looking at earlier. There we go. Another piece of heart. Okay, I think... I think next best course of action is going to be to take a look at the Desert Palace. We're going to do a save teleport there. We'll start back at my house. Yeah, that'll be the closest to it. I just realized I can't get into this without the book. Nope. Well, that bites. Let me think here for a sec. All right, and we are back. Exactly, right? Sorry, I'm not trying to like be boring. I'm just actually literally thinking where I should go and what I should do here. Hmm. It's a real head scratcher because this is where you end up in these kind of games. Is that it's like now I have enough to do enough, but I need to figure out where to go and what to do. So I'm gonna go back up to the mountain cave. I'm just gonna see what I can do if I go to the dark world and I'm able to bunny out. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't remember this game because I played it too long, too long. La, 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 la. All right, we'll try this one. How about that? Here we go. I'm going to take a trek into the dark world. My apologies in advance if like the second half of this stream turns into just me figuring out where the hell to go. Ugh, I don't even have the hammer to survive this. Just want to check to see if I missed any chests. Nope, looks like I got everything there. A big old, if anybody has any feedback, let me know. Trying to remember if there were any other ones in the castle before you get the Master Sword. Right now I'm just going to go up and see if there's anything that I missed in Kakariko Village. Nope, that's nice to know. Oh, there is one in here. Shoot. Oh, here we go, folks. 20 bucks. Great. Great, that's $20. That helps me out so much. Bleh. Yep. Damn right. Oops. Yeah, I'll check Lost Woods real quick. Again. Shoot, I need the hammer or I need the super duper gloves. I'm so healthy, but I can't kill anything. Dun, dun, dun. No, leave me alone. I mean, technically I could use it, but whatever. Let's see what's going on here. Can't read any of this gibberish either. Oh, I hate that he's there. I always fall for that. Damn it. Huh. I get that these are references, but I don't want to speak on them because I'm not part of that community. There's a huge grouping of just everybody who tries to speedrun or compete with this type of game. I'm not one of them. I'm what you call a filthy casual. A, because I'm casual, and B, because it is 80 degrees out where I'm at currently, and I am broadcasting from a small office space. I am implying that I am sweaty. Ooh. What do I do here? Dang. Anything in their house that I can rob? You know what? I think there is actually a house. Nope, that's Dark World. That's Thieves Village. All right, folks, I'm hitting a little bit of a wall, and I don't want to give you any kind of boring content in there, too, so I am going to call it right there. Thanks so much for enjoying this stream with myself today. We're going to come at you next time around with something completely different, an alternate game every single time until we find something that really hits with you guys as a community that I'll get through and complete. But thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day and the rest of the week, too, frankly, and into next week, and so forth.